Guys, it's Spacey, and we are back with another BlackMilk haul. Note, first off, like only one of the items in this haul, this is actually two different ones that I kind of put together, because they're mini hauls. I only ever get a couple things at a time. But every single one of these things, except for one, is already sold out. It's the only thing that I kind of hate about doing BlackMilk hauls for you guys is by the time I get the items, they're sold out. Some of these I've had since May, so that explains why they're sold out. You know, they've been around for a couple months. But the other ones literally just came into my house yesterday, the day before I'm recording this, not by the time you see it. By the time you see it, everything will probably be sold out anyway. But even if I process this, uploaded it, and put it up the same day I got the package, they're already sold out. So that's the only thing I hate about doing BlackMilk hauls is because it's like, hey, this is nice. You can't buy this. You know, but at the same time, a lot of it, what I kind of want to try to convey to you in this, and I'm going to try to do better when we do BlackMilk stuff, is at least talk about the fit, the quality, and stuff like that. You know, I have the review. The last time we did it was a mini haul, but it was a dress comparison try-on, because I know that there are a lot of people, especially in plus size, who you see the dress looking on like the girl who's like a size small, but you're not really seeing it on bigger body types. Typically in BlackMilk, I wear an extra large. Some things I get in a 2X and those do fit. I have even put on some things that are a large, and it's really actually not that bad. I feel more comfortable in the extra large or the 2X, but large actually does fit at the moment. But me comfort level, I'm like, I feel more comfortable in the extra large or the 2X, and there's not actually much of a difference between those. But that's there's a whole other video for that somewhere, going into the dress comparison. But yeah, so I do feel kind of bad that everything's already sold out, but again, there's really nothing I can do about that. BlackMilk does a lot of exclusive stuff, and it's kind of like, hey, we're releasing this, you know, collection at this time, and stuff sells out instantly, which is nice because it means that there's not 7 million people wearing the same thing. But it kind of sucks because there are a bunch of people that I know for a fact go buy a bunch of stuff and then sell it on frickin' Poshmark for more than they paid. I fucking see you, bitch, I know. Because she always has everything. She always has everything, and she's selling it American like US prices for basically what the Australian price is. That's not how it converts, okay? If 130 Australian dollars is not 130 US dollars. It's a lot less in US dollars, and that makes me kind of salty and mad. So that's a whole other side rant. Anyway, so we're going to do a try on. I'm going to show you the different items. And yeah, unfortunately, only one thing is not sold out at this moment. Everything else is, but I will put the links below for everything in case you want to just go. You can usually sign up if they do restocks. Sometimes they do restocks of certain things, and other times it's there and it's gone. But yeah, I mean, your best bet, unfortunately, is to try to find somebody reselling it on Poshmark or Depop or something, but it is difficult because on Poshmark, people resell it for more than they paid, and it's kind of shady, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, first up is I'm wearing it. I'll put a picture up of it too. Editing me needs to do that so you can see it, because I'm wearing our nice, this is the Burned Velvet Sun and Moon heart long sleeve top, and it actually is like, there is some velvety underneath the foil. And it is a crop top. You'll see it. We'll do the try on. I'll put the thing in and you'll be able to see like what it actually looks like on. But it is extremely short. Yeah, which is weird, but I really liked it. And I was like, maybe if I have high-waisted pants, I do have a pair of high-waisted pants on now, but it is still a little like, they don't quite line up, and I don't like skin sticking out. And note, I always wear Spanx or some kind of fat sucker garments. I like one that I wear under my dresses I call my Slimmy Slip. or whatever, because I just like to even out the muffin top and the rolls. So I will be wearing those when I try everything on, just because, yeah. So, this one, I got in an extra large. It's a little, it actually fits pretty well. You can kind of see like, you know, imperfections in the back fat. So if you don't like your clothes tight, I don't know. I feel like it fits relatively true to size. I think their clothes are actually pretty decent wise, because, you know, there's a lot of sizes where you're like, oh, it's an extra large, and then you like an extra large for someone who wears a small, and I'm going to get a complex now, and the poor person who wears a small and has to buy an extra large is probably also having a complex. For someone who normally wears typically like 2X in a lot of things, it's really hard for me to judge right now because I have fluctuated weight. We've gone up and we've gone down during 2020 and beyond. But I would say anywhere like roughly like an 18 to 20. I think the jeans I'm wearing right now are 18s. Hallelujah, that's amazing. But to be able to put on an extra large and to not be like totally suck ass tight, again, you'll see in the try on. I think that's kind of impressive. I actually like their sizing. I think it's actually nice. And now they've also added 2X, because before they've had it for a while, but for a while for a while now they've included 2X, but prior to that, for a long ass time, they only went up to extra large, you know, which is why I was like, okay, I'll buy a dress from them in an extra large, it's not going to fit. And I was shocked it fit. So, I mean, I think that's pretty good. Or a lot of things run really small and I'm not really a 2X, but I think I am because everything I have to wear is a 2X. I don't know, every size is different, but I don't know if that really helps anybody. This one was $38, 38 US dollars. Okay. And it's got like, yeah, these are kind of like, it's got like the glittery kind of foil over, but if you kind of brush it this way, you can tell it is like brushed velvet. And then it's kind of like got the sheer layer. And obviously there's an underlayer underneath here. We'll talk more about that when we do the try-on kind of stuff. But okay, so this is the crop top on. Don't mind the round belly and the fact that my bra looks... Okay, I told you I'm Spanx, because this is like why it makes me feel slightly awkward, because it doesn't... It shows that gap. And like, unless you pull it down really far and then your bra's hanging out, which, you know, I'm not comfortable with that. Like, some people might be. And you know what? I guess maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't wearing, like, spanky things. But, and these jeans, because they come up high enough, would be probably fine. But, yeah, you can see, I mean, it shows obviously, like, you know, bra fat and back fat, but that's because I got it. So, but yeah, I mean, the sleeves aren't, like, super tight. They're snug fitting, but... They're not cutting off my circulation or anything. It's got some stretch to it. And I don't think, it doesn't look like it's stretched so far that like, oh my god, the print is busting out. But, you know, 2X might have fit a little bit better, but this is my comfort level. And, you know, we're losing weight, trying to lose weight too. So this will last me a little bit longer. That's, you know, it doesn't feel that awkward. I just got to get used to it because I don't really wear crop tops. So, but yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. And again, like... That's the brushed velvet kind of stuff, and then it's got the metallic print on it. The metallic print might not last, you know, forever, but again, I have washed this. I don't know when I meant doing this after I did the rest of the video, but I've washed this. I turned it inside out, put it in the gentle cycle, and the foil and everything is still kind of on there, and it still looks fine and nice, so I would just say... gentle cycle, inside out, throw it in a pillowcase or something even, I don't know, or like a lingerie bag, something, but yeah, I like this. I just got to get used to how short it is here and either wear like a cami or something underneath it to tuck in, because if I wasn't wearing like Spanx, this would be weird to kind of show that much skin. Not in my stomach. That's what I mean. I'm not used to crop tops and like, oh, I show a little bit of a gap. I'd be like, no, oh my god, no. I can show up here. I can show like my arms. I can show like my knee. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm hiding my skin, but it's my stomach skin because ain't nobody seen that shit. I mean, it's not like I wear bikinis or crop tops, but it does seem to tend to ride up like that, which makes me feel weird. But find like a high-waisted skirt or something, you know, maybe not these particular jeans, or, you know, you just cami or something underneath it. But if you like crop tops and you don't mind that, then hey, this works. But that's just me personally. But anyway, so there's that. So the next thing, I have to say too, when I went to go buy the stuff for this release, when they released it, there was one jacket that I wanted, and I'm like, I want that. And I forgot that the thing launched, and I went in 2 hours later and it was already sold out, and I have never been more fucking pissed. I'm like, I just wanted that fucking furry goddamn green coat. I'm so mad. So mad. I also wanted this dress, but I wanted the long line version, but it was already sold out, so all they had was this one. This is the Koi Rainbow long sleeve mini skater dress. It's got a like mock neck kind of top. I'm not sure if this is the front or the back that I'm showing you. It doesn't really matter. But it's got the rainbow koi fish. It's long sleeve. It's kind of like scuba-y kind of bathing suit material. And it is actually kind of short, which I'm not a huge fan of short dresses. I just feel awkward in them, even though they do fit and they're fine. I just feel like my ass is hanging out because my ass is huge. So, and if you watch the other BlackMilk haul, you've seen me put on the short dress and it's really not that bad, but I still feel awkward. So I think maybe with like tights and then like shorts on underneath it or something, just to, you know, whatever. But yeah, I loved this. And I really wanted the long line. I still do want the long line, and I think if they ever put it back in stock, I would absolutely buy it. I got this one in a 2XL because it's short. So I was like, I can fit into the extra large, but maybe the 2X will give a little bit more length and everything, so I won't feel as awkward. I think I've tried it on, but I don't remember what it looked like, because again, I got this back in May, but yeah. But yeah, I love this. It's beautiful. So I was like, I'm gonna buy the short one. If they ever come back with the long line, I'll buy the long line, and maybe I will pass this on to someone else. I'm not gonna charge you more than I paid for it though, because it'll have been worn a couple times. This was $76.77 US. I didn't write down the prices in Australian because. All right, so here is the koi dress, and they do actually go down longer in the back. But, like, there is some, that's why I like the long lines, because this is so fucking short. Like, I love it when people try on dresses and the skirt's, like, back here, and they're like, it's not that short in the back. And I'm like, this is, like, actually longer in the back than in the front, but I'm like, oh my god. I need the long line, because then it goes down to, like, here, and I feel better. This is, like, too short. I was hoping I'd get a little bit of extra length for it being at 2X versus an extra large, but I don't think it really made a difference. With pantyhose on, and like shorts, I can't, unfortunately, if it was a long line, I could wear it to work. Funny, but I could. But this is like, to me, I know it's not that short. I know that there's a lot of people like, it's not that short, but to me, it's scandalously short. Like, holy fucking shit. Because I'm just not used to wearing skirts this short. You know what I mean? And having a big ass, it's always like, you know. It does have enough room under it, though, that you could put like a floofy kind of petticoat skirt, but I guess maybe if it has decorative edge and kind of goes to your knees, it wouldn't feel as bad. You know, because they do make them that have multiple colors, so that's something to try, possibly. But again, like, I have shorts that were made from old leggings, you know, that I used for something, like when I did a run or something with my sister that I just cut the leggings up because I was never going to wear them. I could put those on underneath this pair of panty, like tights, like black tights or something, and it wouldn't feel as bad. But is it something I could wear to work? No, but I also feel like I'm flashing the universe. There's just so much air going up. It's weird. I'm used to wearing skirts, but I'm used to at least wearing knee length, so. To me, personally, just a little bit short, but, you know, it is longer in the back than it is the front. So I kind of appreciate that they give it a little bit of extra length for the booty, because, you know, not everyone has a flat ass. Most people have some kind of ass, and the bigger you get, the bigger your ass usually gets. And when skirts are usually the same length in the back, they end up being like this, and you're like, so longer in the back is better. I mean, it looks longer in the back, doesn't it? It's absolutely longer in the back. I'm not crazy. Like, it's not even because my stomach is fat in the front, because if I suck it in, It's still longer in the back than the front. Okay, I'm not crazy, but the other thing I got in this, which I wasn't gonna get until my jacket was sold out, because this was $116.31 and the jacket I think would have been like $120 or whatever, is the Galaxy Butterfly Snuggle Suit. This is the only thing that's in stock. Okay. We are also wearing Spanx because this shows every goddamn lump and bump, but it's got a hood, and it is basically just like a fucking onesie. Okay? And it's Galaxy printed, and, you know, it's got this. So, yeah, the Galaxy Butterfly Snuggle Suit. It says Galaxy Butterfly. There's no butterflies on it, though, so I don't know. And it's, like, super long and tapered legs, and it is tight AF, so this is gonna be fun, because I'm gonna put this on the internet. Me in this. Okay, that's why we're wearing Spanx, too, because it does show everything. And I'm not gonna lie. I tried it on when I got it, because I was like, all right. I had bought one before in an extra large, and there was like, no way I'm trying to put it on. So I got this one in the 2X, because I was like, okay, it'll be... Look, they're meant to be tight as fuck, right? They're meant to be slim fitting and skin's tight. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm roly-poly in it, because you can see my muffin top, which is natural. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt fabulous in it anyway, but we'll see how that feels when there's a camera pointed on me. Anyway, but that is in stock. Again, it's $116.31. That's probably why it's in stock, because it's kind of expensive, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fabulous. I do kind of like it. Okay, this is not gonna be the most flattering thing in the world, so just, this angle is not the worst, but like, I mean, okay, it's really not, okay, from this, I can't see that far away. It's like roly-poly, but like, you know, and it goes all the way down. I should have gotten my camera back further, but I wanted to be able to at least move up and talk. I don't hate this. I'm not going to lie. Again, it's not the most flattering. This curved area does not help the roundness look less round. You know, I feel like this side, you know, you're like, oh, look, that kind of like gives some kind of an illusion. This gives like the opposite. Look at I'm already round, but this isn't helping. But I just don't even care. This is like, I don't think it would be good to sleep in. I'm not going to lie. Because I feel like onesies are fine until you go to sleep, and then they're jammed up your crotch, and you're like, ugh! It is super stretchy, though. I mean, like, come on. But yeah, like, not the most flattering bra either, but I don't know. I like it. It's warm as hell, though, because it's got like this fleecy kind of lining. So like, plus it's like that material that doesn't really breathe. So the material itself on top of the fleecy thing, it's like, this shit's warm, but yeah, I don't hate it. So now these were all things, I don't remember the name of the collection that those came out with. The thing about the koi dress is the long line one had already been out, and then the shorter one got released as part of whatever that collection was called. I honestly forget what it's called now, but it doesn't matter because like 98% of it's sold out. But if you just go on their site, you can find everything that is in stock, or I'm good, like I said, I'll leave the links below for this stuff if you want to sign up, if they do restocks or anything like that, whatnot. But the other things we're going to review now are the two things that I just got yesterday, and these are from the Darkest Depths collection. It's a collection. From the Darkest Depths. I think it's really funny because I don't remember in that collection ever getting like a little card in there. And this one is great. So I'm going to read the questions on this, and you think about these, okay? It's a would you rather. I gotta be honest, BlackMilk, this is kind of fucking cool, where you're like, hey, here's this, and then there's like just a little thing on the back that's like, you know, you kind of did for the collab. Well, it's not a collab, it's a collection. Oh my god. Would you rather be besties with a werewolf or besties with a vampire? I'd rather be besties with a vampire because then they could turn me into a vampire, and I'd rather be a vampire than a werewolf because, like, I'm not, okay, people are gonna get mad at me. I'm not a huge fan of dogs. I don't hate dogs, but I don't really like, oh my god, yeah, somebody's puppy. Puppies are cute and dogs are cute, but it's like, okay, pet the pup, and I don't want a dog. I have no desire to get a dog. I have birds, and if I were gonna get a four-legged creature, it'd probably be a cat over a dog. I hate to say that, but I like cats better than dogs. Dogs, I'm always like, I don't know about dogs. Like, dogs make me feel awkward. Just because I don't think we've ever, like, we had a dog, I think, maybe when I was a baby, or, like, even before I was born, but we always had cats. We never really had dogs, so I don't know how to do dogs. I don't know. I'm not a dog person, but so I would feel like a werewolf would be like, that would make me like a dog person in a way. You know what I mean? Literally, I would be kind of a wolf person, but it's still close enough. So vampire it is. Plus, I'm always cold anyway, and I don't think I have any blood circulation, so fine. Would you rather be forced to watch the same movie every day for the rest of your life, or be forced to listen to the same song every hour for the rest of your life? That one was a hard one, and I still haven't decided what I wanted because the same movie every day for the rest of your life, that's 2 hours of your life you have to give up every day to watch the same movie. And while there's some movies you could watch repeatedly over and over, do you want to? Like, it wouldn't, you'd start to hate them. And again, 2 hours of your life. I don't watch a movie every day. But I guess if I was like binge watching TV shows, it'd be the same thing. But like, I don't know. And then forced to listen to the same song every hour for the rest of your life. I mean, yeah, I listen to the same song repeatedly, so every hour. But then again, even if the song's like 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes every hour of your life at night. Yeah, it's still like, you can still do a lot more stuff, I think, while you're listening to music. I could still wash the dishes while I was listening to music, or work while I was listening to music. But I feel like with a movie, you're like, now I have to focus on it. I don't know. It's a really tough decision. I don't like that one. I'm gonna be laying awake at night 3 days in a row like, I just don't know. Would you rather have snakes for fingers or snakes for hair? Now, the thing about snakes for fingers is you're thinking, well, then I can't pick as much stuff up, but then you also have the snake's mouths. So you have 10 grippy things. So this snake could pick up this and this, you know what I mean? But if you had snakes for hair, you'd get to have all your fingers. And your snake hair could also, with their mouths, pick up things. And you'd probably have more than 10 strands of snakes for hair. So, snakes for hair. Because, again, like, you know. But it still makes it weird. Like, if you ran your snake fingers through your hair, or you ran your fingers through your snake hair. I don't know. Would you rather give up cheese forever or give up chocolate forever? That's an easy one. Give up chocolate forever. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate. So many people are mad because I'm not a dog person and I hate chocolate. I like dark chocolate, and I don't mind chocolate if it's like a Kit Kat or like in a chocolate chip cookie where it's like the chocolate to anything else ratio is equal or less chocolate than the other thing. But like, I hate Reese's peanut butter cups, even though I love peanut butter and I like Reese's, because there's just too much chocolate to the peanut butter. If it's the shapes like the trees or the pumpkins or whatever for the holidays, I love those because there's more peanut butter, less chocolate. But cups, I fucking hate them. And everybody still insists on getting me them. Like, here you go, you love Reese's cups. I'm like, I hate Reese's cups. Because I don't like the chocolate. The dark chocolate Reese's cups, when they made them a while ago, were fucking phenomenal. And fuck you for not continuing to make them. But still, I would give up chocolate, no question. It's not that hard. I don't have a lot of chocolate in my house anyway. And would you rather spend one night in a haunted graveyard or spend 1 week in a scary forest? 1 night in a haunted graveyard. Because unless there is a cabin in that scary forest, I'm assuming you mean I have to camp, and that sounds more horrifying than 1 night in a haunted graveyard. Camping is more horrifying. Camp in a beautiful enchanted forest for a week, or 1 night in a haunted graveyard. Bitch, I'm still taking the haunted graveyard because I don't like camping. So that sounds scarier. Again, if there's a cabin though, but it's still a week. I don't know about that. Would you rather kiss Cthulhu or hug the Kraken? I mean, I could take either one, but I kind of want to hug the Kraken because I feel like the Kraken's got a lot of tentacles, and I bet he would give good hugs. So there you go. Did you want to look at that? And I don't think you can read it. It's, well, I read them to you anyway, but there you go. So now that we've just had 20 minutes of fun, this video is going to be long as fuck, but if you thought it was going to be short, no. All right. So the first thing, okay, this is the World long sleeve oversized boyfriend tee. This was $59.73. I got this in an extra large because it's oversized and I didn't want to be too oversized. I probably could have gone smaller because I don't like huge, big, baggy things. But, so it's like, kind of like, I'm going to try to see if I can see around this. So it's got Cthulhu on it. Hello, it's kind of spooky and scary. You know, and it's got stuff on the arms. Oh, God. Okay, that is the only thing about BlackMilk that I will give them a huge negative. Everything they fucking send you smells like a goddamn fish factory. It is the most disgusting thing ever. But the benefit is, someone mentioned in a comment somewhere, oh yeah, like, because all the stuff with foil, yeah, it washes off once. I have washed every fucking thing except for these two new pieces because I just opened them. All the other things, everything with foil on it, everything, I have washed in the fucking washing machine because I don't hand wash shit, bitch. Inside out, gentle cycle, laid flat or hung up to dry. Don't put them in the dryer. And none of the foil has fucking come off. It still looks fabulous because every fucking thing from BlackMilk smells like a goddamn fish factory and it's disgusting. That's the negative. It's just whatever process, but oh my fucking god. Find a place that doesn't smell like a fish factory. But anyway, so we've got like stuff on the side. I can't read this because it's like a... Oh, it says Cthulhu on this arm. You can't really see it. We'll see it when we try it on. And then I think it says, what does it say on this? I can't, oh, and this is BlackMilk on that side. I was like, I can't read that. Then it says that on the, oh my god, the stench is nasty. I don't think I want to wear it. Oh, god, it's gross. Oh my god. I should have washed this shit before we do the try on, but, and then it's got like writing down the back. I don't really want to, okay, so it's sideways. So there you go. And it says, when the stars were right, they could plunge from world to world through the sky. But when the stars were wrong, they could not live. H.P. Lovecraft, The Call of Cthulhu. So that's kind of cool. I was like, yeah, I kind of like that. So, like I said, I'm not super big into like kind of goth kind of stuff or anything like that. But like Eldritch God and H.P. Lovecraft shit, yeah, kind of. And this is more for like wearing around the house because this is really big. You know, I probably could have gotten like a large or a medium just because I don't like things super big. I like things a little more fitted. But I was also like, I don't know, but okay. So here's our other top, which is like, okay. Yeah, it's way too big, personally. I am not a fan. I know it's like a boyfriend tee, so it's supposed to be big, but being a big person, baggy clothes like this just make me feel bigger than I am, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I prefer things smaller. So I think if I had gotten like a large or a medium, it probably would have fit, you know, more like I wanted to. I do absolutely love how long the sleeves are, though. Props for that. I hate when sleeves are like, oh, they go into here, and it's like, that's not a normal sleeve length. What do I have, giant fucking arms? So I appreciate this. I like the giant freaking sleeves. I don't like the fact that this hangs off my boobs and like, even if I suck my stomach in, it's like, it just makes me like feel frumpy and fat. And I hate that feeling. And that's a me personal thing. But yeah, so I would say technically for me, I would prefer to have sized down at least one, maybe two sizes, depending on how you like your clothes. And if you like your clothes slim fitting and they don't have your size because you're bigger than a 2X, then like this would have worked. They don't have this one anymore. They do have other shirts like this with different kind of stuff on them. I don't know if they're in stock or whatnot, but yeah. So this might be one of those things that like maybe we throw it in the dryer and we find out if it shrinks. I don't know. I do like the sleeves though. This I probably wouldn't wear out. Maybe I'd wear it more around the house, you know, because then I wouldn't feel as weird about it, you know, like size-wise, how big it is. Because, like, I'm also not one of those people like, oh my god, I'm going to tie my shirt up. I did that shit in the 90s back when I was a kid, and we had, like, the t-shirts, and then you had the things that went on your shirt, and it was like, look, it looks like a parrot. My shirt's got parrots on it, and I've got, like, the tie tack thing. But yeah, it's really huge. I mean, like, it's huge. It's definitely oversized, and I think it's more, there is oversized, and then there is like, I look like somebody who normally wears a small and bought a 2X, and that's how this fits. Like, I feel like it's super oversized. So, if you like that, if you're like me and you don't like super oversized, I don't know. I do dig the sleeves, though. I think the sleeves are going to win it. I still like it. I just wish I had gotten a little bit smaller, but we can't really do that now. So, anyway, I'll just wear it around the house. But, anyway, that has got to be washed. This I bet does too. that smells nasty. Oh my God, it's overpowering. This is the Cthulhu Deco Batwing dress, and this was in an extra large. This was $73.91. I don't know how this is gonna look. Okay, it's got a little belt that goes with it. What I really liked about this and why I bought it was because it is like freaking Art Deco. And I love fucking Art Deco is fabulous. And you were like, I love the Art Deco 20s vibe that this has got going on. You know what I mean? And here's the big kind of sleeves. And it's like super long and it smells fucking terrible. And this is also that stretchy scuba material. So we're gonna try these things on. And then, yeah, I really want to wash these before I put them on because I'm afraid. But then like, I don't have enough time to do that tonight and then dry them. And then I would have to come back some other day and we'll see. We'll see if we can handle the stench. Maybe we'll put those on first. I don't know. Okay, like, I know that this is because there's no belt on it, but yeah, I feel like it's because the belt's not on it, but wow, that's like a moo-moo. All right, and I only got this in, I think, in an extra large, but it's because you definitely need the belt onto it. But I didn't know how this was going to work. You know what I mean? How I was going to feel in this one. I really just liked the style of it, you know, but I was like, I don't know how it's going to work on me. I don't know, because I like things that are a little more fitted in the stomach, especially. And I do feel like this one, again, I could have personally gone down a size just because it's kind of loose. Even in here, you know what I mean? And I'm used to wearing like pencil skirts that are slimmer. I know that like, especially like up here in the chest area and like under the, like, that's the batwing part. That I don't mind. I mind this area being so loose because even with the belts, like, it's not very flattering, I feel like. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's bad, but I also just feel like, you know, because this is really baggy back here and punchy, and then it's just like, when you're already kind of big, this doesn't help really. Maybe like a cinched kind of belt or something instead of this one, something that maybe kind of pulls it in a little bit better would work, or like a corset kind of belt, something that's thicker that you could put on that maybe defines the waist a little bit more. I do have a belt like that. Let me go try that. And let's see if that works better. Okay, yeah. This works better for me. I looked at the mirror before I came back. And I looked at the other belt and I was like, God, no. I think I might like get rid of this dress. And that's unfortunate because I do like it, but I think with this, a better bra maybe, but this I think feel like it makes it better. And I would even go so far as if I had like even something bigger, like more of a corset kind of thing, that kind of just cinched in a little bit more than the, again, I don't mind the upper baggy. I understand why it needs to be up there in the arms, but it's just here where it just, bleh. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like it could have been tailored a little bit better where it doesn't look so frumpy, you know? I don't know. But I loved the pattern and everything on it. And I'm like, I don't mind the high neck. I like the sleeves. I wanted to try it. I wasn't really sure how it was going to work. But yeah, this belt's better. I still don't know how I feel, if I would feel better with a smaller size. But unfortunately, it's sold out. So I would have to either return this or sell this one and lose money, and then find someone who's selling a smaller size that's probably selling it for more than it cost, and then end up paying twice as much for the same damn dress, which kind of sucks. But I don't know. Or find a really good tailor who could like leave this here, but then from here in take it in more. I don't know. But I love the pattern on it. I love when I'm looking at it, like from this angle, it doesn't look that bad because like this is cinched in a little bit more. Maybe I'll get used to it. You know, I'm not going to grow into it because I'm trying to grow out of it. But that's another problem. If I lose more weight, this is going to fit worse. And I don't really have a long window to wear this. So, and then just looking from the side, it's not, you know, that flattering. I guess, yeah, I feel like maybe with this belt's definitely better, but even like a corsety kind of thing. I do have a small corset belt, but I think it's like dark gray. So maybe I just need to find like a small kind of black one of something that's a little bit thicker than this anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So, all right. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that because obviously kind of have to do this before I try and everything. I hope it didn't look terrible. I hope things fit, and I hope I didn't pass out from the smell that is radiating off of these things. They smell like they came from the darkest pits of hell. And the darkest pits of hell is a fish factory. Wash all your shit first. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave the links down below to everything. Like I said, everything's sold out, but like, anyway, you can go check things out. Yeah, and I would suggest if you like BlackMilk, if you want to try them out, I've enjoyed everything I've bought from them. Yeah, but anyway, I will see you guys around on other things. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so we'll get my thoughts on what the actual clothes fit like and all that stuff as we're trying them on. This video is already gonna be long as fuck because it took us 20 minutes just to look at all of the shit. Anyway, toodles! The smell is really bad. I'm not kidding. It's terrible. I can smell it from here. Granted, they're only like a couple feet away from me, but like, holy shit. So like, gentle cycle, inside out with some detergent. Everything's fine. Hang dry. Even if it says hand wash, at your own risk in the gentle cycle, but I've done it and it's fine. We're not dead yet. Our clothes are fine. Because I'm lazy, so tip, I guess.